J.R. Smith has been cleared to play a sport at an HBCU, and we'll tell you what school and what sport after the bumper. What's good, good people? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell because we upload every single day. Thank you guys for tuning in. And I am here today to talk about J.R. Smith. Now, we've talked about this topic before on this channel, but now it is official. J.R. Smith is officially a student at NC A&T, North Carolina A&T, and he is officially a member, a walk-on member, that is, of the golf team. Remember, J.R. Smith announced that he wanted to attend the HBCU, North Carolina A&T, and participate and play on the golf team, but he had to go through some hoops with the NCAA and their eligibility process. But because J.R. Smith went pro in a different sport and never had used any of his college eligibility, he will be able to participate on the golf team. Now, J.R. personally doesn't have a ton of ties to North Carolina or North Carolina A&T, but he was introduced to North Carolina A&T in the state of North Carolina by Chris Paul, his former teammate with the Hornets, back when they both played for the New Orleans Hornets. Now, this is super cool because we're seeing this big wave of HBCU movement. We're pushing this HBCU pride. We're all rooting for all the HBCUs because we know they need all of our support. They need our support in media coverage. They need our support financially. They need our support any and every way that we can give it to them. And having a guy of J.R. Smith's notoriety, having someone that is well known, that is well liked as J.R. Smith, someone who has a really good reputation like J.R., and to be able to go play a sport that honestly doesn't get a ton of coverage either, and that's golf. Right outside of Tiger Woods, especially as a black community, we didn't care about golf. We don't pay attention to that. But to see an NBA, a guy who played over, almost 15 years in the NBA, go on to play collegiate golf after winning 2 championships, playing in the NBA, playing with LeBron James, Lakers, Cleveland, New York, New Orleans, etc., Denver. And to go into an HBCU to play golf is amazing. It's really dope. Now, we've already seen one incident where J.R. Smith and his notoriety has been noticed on campus because he's actually attending the classes on campus, right? And so he was filmed. Obviously it's weird. A lot of college students see, 34, 35-year-old J.R. Smith going to school, NBA champion J.R. Smith walking the same hallways, millionaire J.R. Smith walking the same hallways as them. Of course, they're going to crack the jokes, say, oh, he's probably off the Henny right now. One of the kids put him on TikTok and recorded him. And JR didn't really take offense to the kid because the kids are going to do what kids do. They're in college. They do stupid stuff. They like TikTok, whatever. But it was actually reposted on a major platform called House of Highlights, which I want to say is owned by Turner Sports now. And House of Highlights, oh, no, I take that back. The House of Highlights guy left to go to ESPN. But anyway, it's a major platform with millions of followers and millions of viewers. And they reposted the whole JR off the Henny, TikTok or whatever. And JR took offense to that because it's like, yo, he's trying to do something to benefit his life. He's trying to do something to benefit North Carolina A&T, and we're posting this foolishness. Like, we were posting stupid stuff. House of Highlights is supposed to be about highlights. I get it. JR is a celebrity. He's a major person, but it's supposed to be about highlights. It's supposed to be about on field or on the court, great things that are taking place. And you're posting some kid saying JR is off the Henny at 9 o'clock in the morning going to class. Like, come on, man. We gotta cut the foolishness. We gotta cut the silliness. But JR, I'm super proud. I'm super happy for JR. I'm super happy for North Carolina A&T. I hope the push for HBCU relevancy, for HBCU coverage in every aspect, for HBCU support in every aspect continues, whether it's Deion Sanders, Eddie George, J.R. Smith, Chris Paul. All of these guys are doing great work, and even the coaches and people who aren't as noticeable or doesn't have the notoriety as these other guys. I love it all. I want to continue to see them grow and expand and get the well-deserved coverage and attention that they all gratefully deserve. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Leave your thoughts in the comments. J.R. Smith is at North Carolina A&T. He is eligible to play on the golf team as a walk-on. Leave your thoughts in the chat. Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr. with the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. And for those of you on Facebook, I'm Jeff Lightsy Sports on Facebook. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Peace.